Morning to all traders and welcome to this Thursday's Market Insights video on FX miners today. It is the 12th of November and yesterday apparently the US state of Georgia has begun to recount the votes hand by hand. Despite the fact that Mr. Biden holds a lead of only 14,000 votes in Georgia, still Mr. Trump is not really willing to concede. And even though the 16 electoral votes in Georgia are not going to make any difference to the election result itself, I mean, at least until we have just Georgia being counted by hand, then there is no further risks. With the market continuing to take in the COVID vaccination news from the Pfizer/BioNTech partnership with a positive tone. On the other hand, we've had the banks reiterating, I wouldn't say reiterating, actually, the EURNZD did a couple of days ago reiterate that they're going to remain dovish. However, there is no way, and this is what the new QE supported, there is no way that they're going to go below zero. And that was taken as positive news. Now, ECB, on the other side, Lagarde yesterday said that the latest programs, the Pandemic Emergency Purchase Program was called the PEP, and also the TLTRO, which is the Targeted Long-Term Refinancing Operations, which have totally actually provided lent almost 1.5 trillion so far to banks at rates even below 1% and -1. Now those two programs are going to extend well into next year, according to her, because of the coronavirus cases, of course, increasing, and the situation in Europe and generally speaking globally worsening, despite the fact that there is indeed some good news about the vaccination, but that doesn't really discount the risks in economies. So I want to have a quick look on Euro New Zealand. We haven't had a look at it for months, so I thought it's a good opportunity to have a quick look today. Now, if you recall, this is wave one. I've been expecting this to be a wave one because in the long term, we are looking at an A, B, and a C pattern, right? So we've done wave A and wave B, and now this wave over here is the first wave down there, okay? So we're gonna see two ending. I'm expecting this to end around 179.76. I will explain why, and then get 3, 4, and 5. So the potential to the downside is very big. Now, here's what I see. Okay, this is the end of primary one. So obviously this is an A, yeah. This is a B, and this is a C, right? It's a correction. Now, due to the formation of this move over here, right? I believe we're going to see an expanded, a running flat over here. And why do I say running? Is because if we have a look a little bit further back, right? We don't want to cross, excuse me, 1 second. Yeah, we don't want to cross wave one here in the minor degree, okay? It doesn't make much of a difference, to be honest, because we have a leading diagonal over here, okay? And this move is not really looking as impulsive as one would have thought, but motive wave is also a very possible scenario over here for the downside, right? For that reason, I think we are probably going to head for a running flat, okay? The chances of an expanded flat, of course, are also there. Expanded flat would probably take us much higher, not probably, definitely, if of course it occurred. Now, back to the correction over here. We've had A done, we had B done, and we've done 1, 2, 3. I'm expecting wave 4 here, and then a wave 5 down to take out the 138, which is also the wave B expansion necessary, or anywhere between 1 and 138.2, to be honest, for wave B in a regular flat patterns. There is a high chance that instead of having wave B here, wave B would actually instead end here, which suggests that we are still in wave B, and that would be a W that would be an X, and that would be a Y for wave B, which would also support this corrective move over here, because as I said, it doesn't look as impulsive. So that would be a W, X, and Y, W, X, and Y probably, and then another move to complete wave B. That means that we're going to see more upside, okay, in the coming weeks. And after that 190, 192 is taken, then we're going to see wave C, which means this is not an impulse to the downside, right? We're still in wave B. Now, I wanted also to have a quick look on Canadian dollar against the yen, guys, because we didn't have a look at this one as well for a while. And I recall that we called this reversal over here a few months back, before even we were up here, to be honest, excuse me, even when we were up here. And I was expecting this to become a leading diagonal over here, right, in intermediate wave 1. Now, here's the thing, because this is ABC, 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 right? That's the reason. It could be a 1, it could also be an A, and we could continue down for B, okay? But if we take into the account the fact that we are remaining above the 50 Fibonacci retracement, okay, still, this sort of break over here below 1 can still be considered to be okay, because, triangle waves can really get into the impulse wave 1 and still be considered as impulse, okay? So I think we're going to get another move to the downside, as very well the RSI and MACD suggest, and this is going to be wave E of this triangle in wave 4, and then we're going to get up for wave 5. Once we get that, this will probably be a truncated wave 5 in this leading diagonal pattern. Then we're going to get a wave 2 further down in the new Fibonacci retracement levels, as they're going to be drawn from the low to the new high, right? And then after we get wave 2 there, we'll continue up for wave 3. But I would really expect, okay, to see this, the previous high breaking, at least to take into consideration that this is indeed a leading diagonal and not a W, X, and Y, okay? Because as I said before, this could be an ABC and another ABC here, and we could get another move to the upside for wave Z and then move all the way down to continue this downside move. And that would be all for the day. Thank you for watching, and we'll speak again tomorrow.